Welcome to Philly Life, the local initiative for food education. As farmers, we have nearly year-round access to great local fresh produce. We happen to think our neighbors, farmers or not, should have the same. That's why we came up with the LIFE program, to help food stamp recipients and other low-income families learn more about where to find fresh local produce and learn how best to use it to get the most from it. Each week we'll cover another fruit or vegetable. Farmer Ryan Kuck will talk about the seasonality and how these crops are grown and harvested, and Chef Corboy Evans will share tips on how to prepare these foods to get the maximum benefit and value from them. Life, fresh food makes it better. We're here with Ryan Kuck, who's the head farmer at Greensgrow, and we're in the strawberry patch. Really what's kind of, at this point, the end of the strawberry season of this particular patch. But let's talk a little bit about strawberries. And for one, can you show me a ripe versus a not ripe?
Sure, we have a nice example right here. So strawberries, as most people know, are ripe when they're nice and fully red all the way around. Here you can see they start out white and small, they get bigger, and then they start to get the nice red blush on them. And you know they're sweet when they're round all the way on all sides.
How come the ones at the grocery store have white right at the core of them all the time? It's almost as if they're that white and they just paint the red on them.
Right, so a lot of times you'll see at commercial nurseries is that they'll pump a lot of water and other nutrients in them which make them grow big really fast, but what that happens is then the inside is really white because it doesn't fully ripen. If you take a really good strawberry and open it up, you'll see it's fully red all the way through the middle. And that tells you that that's a really good, strawberry that's going to be sweet all the way through and taste really good.
Are there a lot of problems with growing strawberries? It is difficult. They grow from it grows on the ground. It's not a tree.
Strawberries are pretty nice because they don't really need full sun. They're a low growing sort of spreading understory plant, so they'll grow in sort of part shade under other trees. And they're perennials, which means that you plant them once and they're going to come back every year. It's not something you have to plant all the time. And they also spread pretty easily, so you can see this one, it's sending out the new baby plants, and what this will do is it comes on this tendril, it'll sort of sit somewhere and then it'll send out new roots, and then you'll have another plant. You can sort of see our patch has been spreading. This is all just from this year, but it spreads, and each of these vines will have a new plant on the end, and so your 2 or 3 strawberry plants will end up being 10 or 12 the next season.
Why can't we have strawberries all the time?
Well, there are a couple different types of strawberry plants. Most of them bear in May or June, but there are different types of strawberries that will actually fruit sort of ongoing throughout the summer, and they're called ever-bearing strawberries. When you're going shopping for a strawberry plant, and what you'll buy is generally a plant, not a seed, you'll look for whether you want an early bearing, something that's going to fruit early in the season, or an ever-bearing. And the difference really is, again, with the ever-bearing, you might get slightly smaller fruits, but you're going to get more fruits throughout the season. You'll have fresh strawberries in your kitchen, week after week. So,
what would you say is, if you're going to farmer's market, you're living in Philadelphia, what's the expected season for strawberries?
You start to see strawberries hit the season in Philadelphia usually about mid-May, and you'll have, the fresh early-bearing strawberries until probably about the end of June. And then, sometimes you'll get a fall harvest as well, so you might see them crop up again throughout the summer and early fall.
Tell me, what's your favorite way to eat a strawberry?
I like them just fresh, but, a little bit of cream goes a long way.